In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can buy an undervalued product and then sell it for more. That's literally all you have to do in order to make money. And there's thousands of different ways to do it. The way that I like to do it is I like to sell on Amazon, but there are lots of other platforms you could sell on, like eBay. Or you could even do this with other items such as houses or cars or whatever else you have knowledge about. So here's a really helpful way of understanding what's going on when you're reselling. There are thousands of different items that people are looking for, and basically if you're able to provide it for them, there's pre-shown demand that you're going to be able to get a sale at that price. And there are certain situations when there's really no supply and there's people who are really wanting to purchase the item, and then there's other situations where there's way too much available and not enough people wanting to buy the item. This item, for example, in the past, this sold a lot for anywhere between $75 and $120. And for some reason or another, it got discontinued, whatever happened. And you can see here that there were a lot of sellers, and then they just started going out of stock and everybody sold out. And whoever in this period was able to find the product, give it to the marketplace, they were able to sell for anywhere between $150 and $120, or if they priced wrong, $100. So if you're able to find an item like this, there's still people from back here, thousands of people a month. This was 18 to 60K in electronics. There were hundreds or thousands of people a month who wanted this item. And if you're able to find it for whatever reason and list it for $130, you would get $113 back. So if you could find a way to get this product for any cheaper than $113, you can sell this for profit. And there's millions of different products that you could do this with. This is a higher priced item, for example, and you'll have to deal with higher priced issue things like returns with something like this. But if you're able to get this and sell this, right now this is going for $590. There's a $590 bid out there that if you're able to get this item, you will get $531 back. Now with all these, of course, you have to think through return rate issues and stuff like that. And so you want to make sure that you're getting items in new condition and you're leaving yourself space and ROI for things to go wrong. But let's say you're able to find this somewhere for $310. That's $220 potential profit. Some people don't even make that in a day. A lot of people don't even make that in a day. And if you were able to find this item, you could put it up for sale. When it sells, you've provided a huge value to people. People really want this item. And there's just a bunch of different items that you could do this with. This is a $320 one with a bit more demand and also smaller as well, so you don't have as many fees here. So basically, if you can build a system that can find items like these profitably, you can build a system that finds specific items really profitably, or you can build a system that finds a bunch of different products profitably. It's kind of up to you. There's a lot of different ways to do this. You could do this with cars and build a system around that. You could do this with houses and build a system around that. That's what's happening when you get those letters in the mail saying that they'll buy your house. They're doing marketing to you. They want to buy your house because they know that they can sell your house for a certain amount of money, and there will be margin for them. And a high-priced item like a house or a Roomba, if you get it for any kind of a discount, you're going to have a lot more profit to deal with and make instead of doing something that is a very cheap item. Like let's say this was like a $30 item. You're only going to get $19 back. So by the time you find this at a cheaper price, you're not really using your time super well. But with a higher priced item, there's a lot that can go right with it as well. Again, there's tons of different business models and tons of different products out there that you can sell. There's thousands and millions of customers who really need these products, or getting a product like this will make their life easier because they know how to use this item and they just want to get this item and not have to think about using something new. The same goes for clothes. You can buy used items and sell them to people who had the item before. And you can go to thrift stores, estate sales, flea markets and do this. Or you can do some kind of online arbitrage or wholesale type of model and specifically target certain items. Like let's say you targeted this VCR and you were able to find it for $310. You could pay money and kind of be a little bit more of an investor, and you can make some really solid returns with that. Or you can go the thrifting route and buy something for $5 and sell it for $40. Bigger ROI, but you're not going to find as much as quickly. So there's a million different ways to do it. The point is to buy items that are undervalued and sell them for what they're worth. You will be able to do this forever in one way or another. And probably most of the business models and ways of doing this will work if you master it. It just matters that you actually master it. So if this was helpful, please feel free to subscribe and leave a comment down below. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and take care.